Ewe bisa for da mwase so matwa ya bia da ho akwaba afi ye de Ghana nkomo no to aso mama begwafo so atena se crowd data nanso ansana no Reverend Apostle Isaac Nana Esiedu also for our repentance in Christ ministry. Repentance in Christ. Ah, okay. Oh, Mira. And I Mira oda. Ah, yenya ba efia Esiedu. So for my Nana Hema Nira. Reverend Apostle Nana Isaac Nana Esiedu aoda. Enti nyamini pa nyami shira. Oma adom ene ngosra enye kese na onfamwa bi a uhia ewo ofre adwuma mu nso onfa enumwo na efia se oh you are the best although too much me akra minim se odo enti odo pa anti happy birthday said your friend wono nana efia se odo pa afei enen komo aye ba bedie no minsani sanemu na abedwafo atena se ache yenya kwan na ye mobɔ nkomo enura amra hye bedwafie ebre a so afo a wo hwe ye amanwensem so kopie ho ana bambo defense okopie wo monim na oyiyi kosa ano no wo se Ghana wo mu se akabrimfo wo mai se huri amogya mpa wo ntirimu terrorist bia meto nhye yen so de nanso yenya nkɔ ho hurede ye nkoda na aban atoto ne niama bambo agina tuko nso wo mu gina mu nanso kireben ehwe se wo mu ntimi emefri yen awra nti eno no na kyese bambo husem no yegina yie pa jumadi a enne ye bobo so ankrata ande baaye se ba ko na ye di kan ye ne efre ni sei na ehom kamina na ye ema amanfo free abrochire ni ade eba ye year of return na ni following year no nka e wo se ye to aso na eja covid be bomu enti sesi ayi no dia abetomu no eye destination Ghana eno na wapa ho ntumen ombutaye pa ne se akwansrafo enipa be se wo pepe baako eni akire die ombefri amanone afibia aba o my Ghana abedwafo mu sede ne sen wo mu bia no ombeye de aboa ana we so omba abeye no NDC MPP sa na anya yidi ne ho agimu ana na Nelfa Chronicle la said the Chronicle fan no ya asemu o se na anu fie da mra hwe fiefo asetena no mra hwe bedwani eye dom kwabenya anti adwo asafo anko nanso wo hwe mu a ni di wo number 225 nti mra hwe fiefo ni bi ti so atua se na no wo wen na said the Chronicle for say America TikTok lady appears in parliament but MPs protest na yakomra hwe fie die speaker so asem odi atudwa a daily guide de ba ene se speaker se woni na be ko ate woni na hwan na da no woni na eku wo kenkan dia wo se mampani na executive no twe emra hwe fie fo bebre na be ni highway board chairman ni highway board this board that no emma wo munya kwan ma me emra hwe fie adwuma no enti wo se no nko ade eno emra enhye mampani se chinchin achi se oyi board chair fo no efiri mra hye bedwafie nti won hwe ba bi foforo na esa na wo sei wo mo adwuma onya ne nkrofo chiamenu no onya ne nkrofo emma wo mo emma asetena we ne nkomo anope yedie Honorable Daniel Nikwata Titus Glover former MP Tema East former Deputy Minister of Transport aspiring national organizer hopeful onamu okonto abo last week wa masku oje permission wakonto abo aba ochia obi hu obecheche bebi okoye nyina ofi hu su ne de no anenam nti oba na eja ochiachia mane chiachia bi wate na yeja na mana chiachia kakra watena se Chief Baini last week wa masku onu so wa nkonto abo bia wa anye permission so nti onu se owo case write a letter explaining to your class teacher why you were absent from school. Oh, your deputy national organizer, Emma NDC Amanyuku no. And Uraya Asanitano. Last week you know kwa oh you good student. Boy we pay school. Or school no to school. Nti sade aye ne de class teacher mepe chupa chop bi na next week me de ama no nti sasa mepe special fun time upe this way mumo I said dey mebo me de okay nti memo mama this way cap back
right
we mu so benum bi ene o kwa ba gibi akwate kofi na obi suafo so anu was a one school near can say man we serious now hwe buku se si apa brado abaza na hwe papers name.
Oh, may revision.
For the mental quiz that is coming. I was for me mama watching. Last week me fame. Now so now mo buy so we're equally capable. On be here juma kama pa. Oje permission yeti ase. Chief abazintina last week ambe school these days ambe school.
On the honorable titles global.
Okay.
All quite pro because Opede Obana Obe frontline officer.
Okay.
I mean, as an issue.
For your frontline officer, so.
As an issue, I sign with Greater Accra.
Okay.
They will make sure the Oberheno coordinate party activity. Until they move this time around.
Okay.
Ensure the baby next month going obey any movement.
Right.
It's a woman assignment for party Juma or Dosu. Ya Obandama na or there yes rekwan na enuanum no supi na wo ho a ayamina dom onu anyi ho a onu atum ginem na oye mo se fata but the mistake akra me in the northern ka me quickly me ma
dear madam you know that I am going also you are going to front line I won't be in school. If you are looking for me, come to my front line office. You see me there.
I don't know man in fact my main fa we free kesi do na menya nu minchia oye menua benyin bi na nira ofi UK waba na bokrom because we were weekend last weekend the setia the UTV crowd can was one Mr. Ablo JK Elder JK Ablo.
Oh really?
I was at the State House.
Okay.
And you know Mr. and Mrs. Utu Black Kwame na area I wo fi UK waba and kunafono so maba we free anope membo na badro mesiafu nyina na obotum we gina den se we kunto foma na waye mo sefata the Mrs. Ablo anope mi che o mebo abado so na mbo afiakoto so na abado
wala we ra Mrs. But isn't here kada Mrs. Bani
Mesima
abodi today and wodi bi nyimi
ozi ota
and wodi nim se bre ya wonu atutu ne tuma busu akọware na ye di asema
mami che afiakoto.
It's an obi adinim no.
Let me you lodge.
Hey, empacha akonta se boni nua ba di.
Enyi onyi nua besia wo party mu na besia no obosi do tapi na se chief by ni fi bisi bafa. Ojuju do akonta nyina no we jealous secret.
Oh that.
Why you? Why you?
Oh, it no aya na waso jibira na abo friend kunafuna American na badu minje enyimene but motombo na mechechire ma ebohuni papron ye wie program ya
kuna de ensase ohuni pa ni kuna die ya
matombo na ma chechire
yeah
papa bisusu also help program pa me committee chairman ovra na apia
okay
that nka na say we boy gas cylinder dam production factory
oh that be me
nka osm kan chodo babrobi
yo metana
ti se undo bi abrewa mo onye kensi ni de bi na
remember what class someone yes class okay akwa aba honorable
yeah na akoye papa said I'm a digger a cram no be many chire ahafo region brown region and maybe we were easting me shasier from Asinafo South, Kukum, through Kumase, Carrier, Yinahin, Bibiani, and Amidura. Asinafo South, Kukum, Miko Gosso, that is the north. And Amidimanichres, a certificate north.
Okay, now for Gosso, one for Gambia.
There be
Gambia number 1, Gambia number 2.
Kenya Sim, Bashidium war. City South. We call Tano South.
Okay.
Bechim.
Okay.
Doyan Kwanta Tano North. Na ditchin na medimani chief. Ditchire Sampa. That is far away, German North. For German North and about Drobo, German South.
Okay.
By Jenny Brukum West.
Okay.
And I'm called Brukum Krum, Brukum East. We call Krankwanta, Doma, me by Infi, Doma, and Kro.
Okay.
Doma Central, me by Winfi, Doma East.
Okay.
Yeah, a Fiapre.
Okay.
Sunyane West. Sana Juna, so me go that with Chi. Then I have to go to Banda Time.
Hey, you were near Abre.
And the area and the Eastern region. Your people so your cross call Donko Krum.
Okay.
Cross to the Afram Plains North.
Okay.
South for now, Omonya Yebi Kakra, so we couldn't meet. Mamu Yom financial secretary in Yiribu. So I have to meet them at the funeral. Nkwetia. And the cohabiting price Nkoko and the Barberim. A Fasi Ayeribi, a Chems Redro, a Chancy, a Chimda, a Senim Manso, a Crosso, Kede, a Kwetia, Lower West Achim, a Samankasi. Yeah, also. Adesso. In some Adekye. And Missy me boy on and on and on and on. I be the Crobo, so German enclave no.
Okay.
As I say, what the lower yellow Crobo, and the lower mania, and I'm going you are so German. Now the American party man say, I could not to say ya a prapre, yen kasa, bekayen. Abum enye kasa edim papa mu ebe ye yi nyina ntimi me kwa dia me metuma yo no enu de ru na me bo. I don't attack anybody. Okay. You need somebody with the political maturity, political experience and that leadership about to manage organization wing of the party no enu de ru na me bo nyame aduma district so me de me kire baby fufuro ntimi kwa mesre kwan
nti district so be ko
district nyame aduma me de kire baby fufuro point mesre kwan enti ahwefo ohumi a ene
na wasre kwan
mesre kwan ba sana ya bebe mu no emse temama hia ye wa fashion menu a yedi
okay
ba ku ye plejo enu ye di before Easter or after Easter ye ntimi di because two reasons because of COVID no ba enti ntimi di for the past 2 years in the year and the late chief no so we ya ni age krako penyifo tutu anamo a ye be hwa de be ye ne yie nti na ye yi problem bi kakra na mami sre emze nura na mi hwe news mo news 6:30 news
okay
na mi hwe TV3 there no on the tidal waves on my great grandmother's area in Anglo area my great grandmother me mami papa ne grandmother no ofre Jelokope around the Kita area.
Oh, I see.
Na ye hu say tidal waves no asa pagya na mobium. E honey adan west. Now it's so terrible. Na menim say government is looking for funding. Na yembe society no yebe sre pa yemobi ye de yanu wetumbi. Na yempe scanintam to save life is more important. Quoting the life of the statement of President Biana covered the buyer no. O say economy dey betumi abon modern aye bibi ba nipa nkwa dey yentumi so say nkwa no efiri wonsem a ye nsem bibre enti mesere mompani say dey etu yen e wo Anglo land any Dangwe area ho no ye besere na works and housing minister Owura Sensu kwan bia wo so beska na modi ade maye no ye ne beso pa enti me da na say
Ovaya akwaba
majo so
week no na muti say wo de mi hu last week
week nyame adom na yara
okay
yete nkwamu de
great
akade honorable titles global na ban ana na adwo eda no ebeye na Ghana for ehun ato
na do abanya wa ban unya Ghana ni
da bi wo party no de sabo na mo hwe Ghana so
eda kan kam kwa mbi chaka da boja LPG na na
oh da na mechia honorable wo hwe apra wa ba e kire opefe say election contestation you mwene wo friends social media it is important say wo be ko nkrofo na omo woni wo be din sa wo so no enchen but in prep you know omoko sa pro ni na wie na say omo wani a na I to say omo yura ye fi omo but I want to believe say honorable will live above that particular canker na ye to about ma nipa na waje oto kan na jejem wo bo apro wo bo ne homodin. This is a mark of a leadership. And your best delegate say monhwe na mombo honorable Daniel Ni Kwate Titus Glover na omeye the national organizer for the New Patriotic Party. Justin Kodu Yamechia, the incoming general secretary. Nana K Asante Asim South first vice also Mechia. Also Babe Pre. Godwin Mahama of the NDC Greater Accra Regional Communications Officer. They do some way it is important say you now for more you believe in them no would also to project them. Now I'm say Muslim for share or more fashion.
You say na o ma share
and job presidential candidate.
I shall say.
Over the job back.
Make them a party na yachia Muslim for nyina say omo share sa fashion titru Saliki Awala Saliki yachia pa de obeye wagbesi ayi na se no bekoso adawase na honorable so ye bedawase last week na oni ha agbesi ne abusuan na dawase papa de we ma omo nyina na obefrom and sure say ono obekasa wambo dawase pa na somo keto na mebo na medi awie no menu ya Pablo agbesi obi a osompa oka NDC party no
that's we last week who boy you na nenso wo sin abebo
na oni ha ma membo no na ye den sa ko se omo yi na omo amba
o den sa ko se yi
no head office headquarters
ozu obi ama oh how
obi amba
enu wi amba kwa ka na chi
general office anko be use opportunity
no
project no general of all people
no say wo be see yi wo headquarters kind of the party in opposition no eyi na adore na ware na demazin oyada owo ho party to new party ko.
I can tell you on authority
like you are saying I mean they were me abushiti so nye me boss me bra penyi out there for my ye was state house I would have also been there.
Right.
And you know, please, to say that
okay.
I'm saying that on authority.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What kind of authority? So we are agbesi.
My bonus from where you know.
We are agbesi.
Na me can say omo na mo ye video recording sir omo to ayampia voice note anyway. Ewo sa eyi no no. Em say nkrofo bet mpemfo bet transfer no mo aka.
Why voice note we yi no?
I can't say me but we mo ye
ayi.
Enti
asani.
Ohima na dia me de beto dwano no. Enti
me da nyame asese kwani mu aten honorable mama ntie wo national security minister asemo de kotu general wo mrahye fie se Ghana de yenya terrorist attack bia na so ye hwe de ACC Mali Cote d'Ivoire na no Togo aba be ka ho ni ade ya yaboaboa ye ho ankasa se wo munim no wo yeso mo de fa ha ya yeso ye be crowd ye be miti wo mu profo no se ya mo se square
yo oba ya me da se eti for me chiamu nyina wankasa wotidwemu ene kofare bae muni happening Dr. Sekwame and it's in honest and me call presec me ba second boy no wasanya so the tradition is going on me free hono me boy back on Benjamin ekoho and equatela is wakoho and it's in honest momoni ana ya na Asia me da se me chia chief me in-law ne ya wasanitano and all your hard working team on the show. Security ade ehun hia pa so mind be conkan call or mind be kodinim o mind ebeye yi a ne ngida gina ne bambo so both against internal forces criminals omo mamoa any when you free outside your shores they try to destabilize our government and the debiano brano bia na was aban no edi nani ehwe ne bambo so pa na wo hwe de ekoso was Sahelian countries, particularly Mali and Burkina Faso. Now we share incursions. We share Nigeria, the northern part of Nigeria. Islamics for jihadists. Nyamo mu ya edi kum. Omo manfo a eya na eyam hihye bebre. At the point in time they even go and attack a school. Na ya sisan kwala ni nyina nkankan mano na edi omo ko. Yakayaka dear, I mean, whole kinds of very, very bad things are Ekoso. And he's a member of parliament of Kwadaso, a put question that invited the national security minister. When he answered Brano, Biano, what be briefly, say, parliament, not the intimate for you, who the Ekoso. And the Briana, yeah, Cassie Yambia Bodan, yes, COVID war. Na president so sabre no so want to be sorry keke so be boda because owo ni mpanyimfo a woyi omo a brano bia no ye man security briefs
okay
e wo de e koso na ade and the COVID cop ana say eno abrase a the security angle na wo mu say wo say hwe say de ye bie ye boda no a ye de hihye pa bi bego form a obi bia etwam okobra no ye be find means to monitor them. And the minister no echo mrahebedwom echo yi nsema no o hye Ghana man nyina bo se so far ye memu ha no woni hu bibia asanso na de omo ntrase na ye behwe se external aggression ana wo hwe kwan a enkofo wuro mu a suban ni omnyamo mo ye ni nyina no the security agencies entumi emfa nyama engu akwemu a ebebroma no ase ne ade nti the American say yeda na se o man yese nkran no ba nyama e wo se ye asrafo a policefo intelligence community akundie bia mu ye bia na meneza ban ebo homodin say adumai wan but it goes with money obaya security no e di sika ene yeko esan se obi e di boni and we need important gadgets. How do we track this any pan do baby? Na ye for example, my younger brother Nana ya oye jumo GPH. Na sa phone tonaton ibi. And na obi edi newu. Also auto car. Na obi si auto car. When who car no physically, but who no tonaton. And na bring the wakaja also or dambai. And na odis car do na account. Seriously.
I say we Makada,
yes. That's right. Or driving or do Dambay and the parents will transfer no or call Pandai or Nam Chindere is part of Uti region.
Okay.
Catching Chumuru constituency, Nippons over Chindere. Or the Nachi transfer coaching or do Chindere or so basing a whole lot of schema 1 year. And it's a one need proper gadget. Eventually, I know what's all they call police. Not police, they call courts. Not court man order. Now they liaise with the telcos. Na be hwese kwa be fa so a ye be track se nipa no o just here enti akoye bibia ehu hia papa se be ma security agencies edwuma no akoso a some of these gadgets ehu hia yen se betumi aboa na ye hu se obi akobokro no by the click of the button we communicate here by the next time we hu ni se ni ba bi ogina twe na ya che no na ade etoso biom so sika wo se ko police for ho eko asrafo ho bibia kundie bia wo se ko bia no aban enye na family no kama senya obi ho beto no a omufi anopa eko adwuma omopon ebefia everybody will be excited to be working for the state and the security no enye obi enye ba ko fo adwuma intelligence gathering no yentimemofo no ye de kitaye so what you born no so bi so na ohu obi very funny face be strange bi nam ho no a you must be able to raise the alarm because me call my first place I me call England Oxford. Maybe Oxford, you know, from Ruskin College, and I'm called Warwick University. I heard I'm call you my postgrad no one. Your comedy go, but what be they was so no will be any proof, no share around, no share around. And did that could be now. Madam for best time say, Mammy, they be able to I know but was a share. Or you're more than CIE. Somebody one of us buttons one. What try watch it? No more was surrounding in an onubia. And so who be fifi and then so funny phone now or boy within seconds most the police phone around. So they are more than intelligence officers are somebody of them go na omugo approach hono and you be encourage minister for national security you be police for abaso na say dan parliament ni gabium ojo
oh eno akra em so call check in intia
na say maintain
what e bi mu won ni wo eziama
yes you go say police for
omo state
yeah you be more than abaso and in his team and all the intelligence community say omo woni conform and they should work on intelligence gathering. Says kebi no mbeton on be say they get the information na e be boa papa me da say.
Thank you chief.
Yeah.
Yes, security alert.
Yeah, me da say me de medin kam abo ekunfi constituency NDC one abado the Friday Yorbe yes some fundraising program be office kesi be sitting MP no on a party executives who open there wo boy no na position NDC na Professor Mills enyumyam enti on we team wo free ho nyina wo NDC fo no enye NDC nyukra abotum aboa na fide ababa cancer ya me wie ndama mrante bien bi a wo se wa fa o she papa won zo wo fi UK na wo bai meyi anti na wo bai crew di nanansa akrusu di kobi.
Okay.
Ocha program wo hwe na nka ame na wo hwe but eba na chede wa ho fe nti wodi wenyi odidi wechi da ma mbo na dwuma ye anya obi ana na ho ye fe onye obi mo ka kire nti senya mranti a wosanfi honorable nukrom baby oku school I mean queen nukrom ho na wo so ho ye fa na chede ho ye fe di na ansa na kobia no pa mi chia ho so eya asemo da ho ya kan ehun de oyehia sampa and quickly when you ask the honorable bisa the dampari or IGP or in fact last week na me ko police headquarters na normally no in the car park you go through the back until Angard squad one office or then you go to the car park. Okay. Then I use the normal fire service for me 10 in. Then I got there and then police stopped me. They oh no, you can't enter. And I'm saying, why? I've been coming here now since when now? And also since IGP by in fact police station nature on first in the too far other side by too far this side good. But this time and why in one way. Into Fahanrim, Chideko Fahon, so that they can really monitor the movement of vehicles, Mariban Eriko. I'm just drawing in attention to the fact that
see any
Ebafaka Park or not.
See the buffer anymore. But police are Zanga.
See, I didn't feel anymore. Other feature on Eco Park or Kappa. Okay. But normally, Nanketumu headquarters, Name far left or fire service one, Neko room. This time in Chideko headquarters, name never nichi. Ne drive ne back car park intini if I dey anche dey report erebe muso ana ereko
na one entry one exit
first time na me rem na oba nam na me say na dan pare so how you know kwana ye dey call so wa block na but me for processing na me go through na realize there or another check on its own chere dey say afa ho na bible room a wonson mo enyim ho no block o na chere dey wa acho dada. And you know, I'm just drawing our attention to the fact that there are measures are already taken. You know, as a country, sometimes in there, you relax, assemble, na you didn't that okun. You really near that to go. More dear year na say be obuan or preventing. No how I do. If you publication here or war, daily guide me read ma era Albert Kandapa or can. Eunde odru kone wi na. Also, even though one attack Ghana or there, you make sure that you hold ourselves at all times. This is where I have issues there. As much as I hear you hold himself all time as citizens now, them honorable who be able to inform now then. Okay. Security no so one share no. They ought to be proactive enough. The ones are other surrounding countries or when you some attacks and or they are prepared enough there. Say be yensen nomra. Na se bibi dem no krano otum oborema ya. Na yetum ya prevent ya boyen enkrofo won ho ban oman no ho ban amadame hihye bon na wo hihye no akodo. Again is on e besre there. E won na wonyi ma wo hu ne no fa. Wa bra hen ya da. Bambofo no wo won ways what the Jihon information. One ways what the Tuana Namona yai Dama Namon say asambana report to ba ansa na ehun de wori adwuma. Ye be shire de won shemukena. Again so no bambo adwuma ina iskasam.
Okay.
And if you have the National Security Minister saying they have to tune them in, and we all know as a country there, say no so no abanso amaye there yesika sam okwatwe na yeka na yesra abanso there aho kadze dodo a wo behia a wo botum wo da ye ho na edwuman mo nkoba nne ye ho akire henti ye mbambo so no ho bakire oy da ma ye disikan ye fidi ye dzekwa akoye ndema ye pede ye na dama ewurukafu we sechi we aba beye ndema boni bia onam sikanti na omano akanechi.
Okay.
Enti aban onhwe na ntutu bi odo wo ye bia wonye ye mmepede asembaba na obaka he no abama he briefing na mu ye bepede ye bobo won ho ka na asembaba no wo boso ano na ye beka do ye da ye sorry nkankrofo bi fechiri haba nso wesu hon kwan onam nhihye ya
aso anokra so mbaba ma ye briefing.
Mama check the briefing no ye mpe briefing o say ade.
Okay.
Atasa.
Okay.
Oye na obi akọ police station wa akọ report. Osam Roberts aba na area. Am Roberts na obe no obi say na ehu won osim hu won. Osna wo na oso wotutu etu. Abetu no okita oso okita G3. Police su kita ti abofro also try and tell them to stop. Because etu na wo catch na Am Robert nikita. So the next kokra obo overpowered. You get my point. And you know, say, well, you're prepared more than the robbers now. And quickly, no, we walk now. I quite one now. Them in Yambrasam now will be doing what Brenade. I just sure who ya or ya until na near Fabride. Ye di hun komo. Amada opinion also yen. Ye make sure that the man or ye MVP no my hand. A bone opinion si de and so behen no ye be. Asamba banu oba friend oba tina hon also may sorry. Ye be a sida. Se beka COVID time nsem obey na nyibira no wo ho ahe nyina yeji tum de nka yema bantum obotum nyina no wo hwe no wo ntuto ndro obey owe na health minister opa ye chode ade bi oye wan hye dan dwen ho yi ti ye besre bambody yenwen ho yi yemfa hyehyɛ ne ntu yi sebi so ya kade no wo hia no obrodo dan mpo a wo ma yenka wasem na aba ne so mbomodin no hwe bi ma ho na ye nyina ya ye koda ya asu madwen amanchina Ghana na yeja na asundwe mu no akodo wa ya asundwe na yetum ya akodo ya betina we free do na yeti nkomo san na asundwe nyi wa heto sa from UTV ha I don't think them motum aba.
Okay. Ajaya.
Oima.
Minti.
Madam say. For me personally, no, I may say I'm not too happy about the security arrangements at Yewoma, Ghana. Omo omo afam bia de ombetumi aye na you say bicycle ompe rough abosem and say wo the bicycle yi keche
we you abo
ho say wonye obia
azali
na me ready honorable Kandapa ne nsemo kan ya no down no I want to quote from about the 5th paragraph. I say Ghana has so far not been attacked, but we believe that we have to hold ourselves at all times to ensure that if there is an attack, we will be able to handle it. It does not mean the terrorists are not planning. We believe they may be planning, but we believe we have to do what it is necessary to ensure we overcome them.
Okay, we can kind of crusading guy.
Crusade, yes.
Yeah.
It is good, so be briefing.
Okay.
But in briefing the people of this country, and send me the two no because say indeed, if there are terrorists around and you believe that they are planning it, they are also listening to you and watching you. So more or less, they would want to be very much interested in measures that will be put in place. Now, the Hamene say it appears say you are limited your security arrangement to more like a reactive security arrangement rather than being proactive. I will not say the security arrangement have not been proactive, but I'm saying that it has not gone to the point I would have expected say it should be. In the sense say ubun komponko china say wo hwe security arrangement Kwame Nsroma edigu ho as an Nkromahist. It was said say a lot of people were arrested. How did they get arrested? We had a system in place. Now the youth of this country, codenamed young pioneers, were being trained on all aspects of our security arrangement. To the point say uhun say uofa and papa and unu bi habo certain kinds of ammunition reported. But you see, all these arrangements, no, the then opposition, Ebemane looking as if to say Sam Nkrumah was doing something for his personal protection and not for the protection of the country. As we speak.
Say and also lead to some extremisms. And ya no na afi yesi o ya akwala kra reporting ma ameni ade no. Enti ebia over the years, Bambo former bana hu say na eye na so ebedru baby na ebibi foforo and situation necessarily sabre no na niema tie ne yebeka say anibie no na enti se ne enti ene o ma hwehwe mu no ma so si edane ye ho kakra ebe must it always be teted?
No, we improve as we go ahead in life. And for that matter, if the system felt say the previous arrangement na nya and once it be improve. But it's honorable my example about his experience in the outside world. Say, especially UK, say, Nkrofo show, and they monitor you because why? They have been trained, they have been taught. And so I would have expected, say, arrangement like security matters should be taught in our schools from even kindergarten. So it is embedded in the mind of Akolano, when him say, me who way with, and then small arms are go to our various homes. People are harboring it. We have people who have these arms, their parents are aware, their siblings are aware, their girlfriends, their boyfriends are aware. And we have even witnessed situations where even today, these days, wedding, they shoot guns as a form of, part of the, pump the champagne.
In this country?
Yes, in this country.
Wedding.
Wedding. My Mao example.
Okay.
Really?
Just last year, Nima ho baby. I stand to be corrected if it is Mamubi or Nima, but Nima ho baby. I believe the picture is still around. A lady I know here, Juma of filling station. One of these Muslim wedding here, the guy was just firing the gun, and unfortunately, he caught up with the lady.
Jesus
it was a full attendant.
When?
He killed, Nima.
This year?
Last year or so.
Wow.
I bad public.
Oh, she died instantly. I'm sure by now when you go to that filling station rather than runabout, you see a picture there. Yes, you understand. And it is not that alone. Funerals, we have seen people come out shoot, not the traditional, cultural way of shooting alone. But these days they have proper guns, shotguns, almost shoot too. Look at what happened just recently. The video that went viral about the policeman who he was in Mufti anyway. The top was white. Weekend. What he was doing with the gun. If you look at that gentleman, comparing him to the person he was tormenting, Sanka, Onkratria, the other guy could have easily overpowered him. But because he had a gun, he went ahead slapping the guy.
Yeah, Okitano.
And then he went even to use the gun to hit his
driving mirror.
When indeed the guy has gone to sit in his car. I know he has been apprehended anyway. You see, so these are some of the things we are talking about. Let's teach. If you go to the outside world, UK, US, and the rest, they teach their kids how to, emergencies, resuscitate people when there's an accident, how to lift them, how to tend them, how to do the, CPR and all that. They teach them. But the car accident, and I say, BC, non-conform your money partners you understand? So we are saying that teach our children from school so they become abreast with security matters, so they can be an informant to help augment the security arrangement that also you put in place moving forward, because we live in a global setting now. So see, you don't know the number of people who are here and they have bad intentions to harm the country. I have always cited an example of the fact, say, who call around that foreigners omukro Christ up to mantu and no money ministries you don't know the content. If a terrorist want to attack you, they could use those means. obi to me so asa no na ministry no be hu na ministry corner be no wa so ase wona ote ho jerrycan or however they call it are they stones you see them carrying it all over around you see them you will never know if a terrorist want to attack you. They will look at the environment, what they can capitalize on to ensure say where they or say a normal thing or more until we can use this avenue. You understand? Or more almost as scraps. We be old cylinders, no man, no good trucks, no more pia, used fridge. And you say bibi shemu better than one. We should monitor the situation, the environment, and ensure say these are avenues or loopholes and profit to me affirm and they attack you. Then you have your people within checking all these things. Why would you want to go and sell your jerry cans and then you are moving within the ministries? I assume. Potomanto, Yamfa, Nanti, whatever. There's a shop, go there and buy it. You understand? And all these people are foreigners. So I plead that as much as they put in place the necessary arrangement to curb any terrorist attacks, you're making sure, say, we'll add a little bit into our curriculum. Now you're mad also or more any abreast with what goes on around the world regarding security matters.
Thank you. Afemi can comment kakra ne make destination Ghana ho asem. I'm Andy upon watching you live from University of Ghana, Legon. May God bless Honorable Titles for his good work for the NPP party. Regards to Honorable Barbara Otin JC. The people of Prisia Huni Valley are grateful for the good work she's doing for us. Hashtag Barbara for 2024. Dompreba Ajegon say, I'm watching you from Nsroma live. May God bless Honorable Frank Dompre for his good works. Bram Mole, watching from Nsroma, please. There is a certain school in Nsroma, they haven't received their placement yet, and we don't know how to do it. Oh, sir, school ben for school needing bright. Why? Clement J. Istaya, please tell Ghanaians that E-Levy has come to stay and it will be used to develop the country. Special greetings to Honorable Frank Anodompre, the MP for Nsroma Adekye. Chefman Osei Atunsu Kumasi, the NPP has managed the Ghanaian economy very well, and I'm optimistic that with best of policies rolled out by the Ministry of Finance, Ghanaians would feel it. Regards to Chairman Odenho Kwekwapia, aka Koka. Dokas Kuman says, I'm watching you live from Sunyane. Mamia, please, I want to ask you, when will Koto Krum Chra Road be completed? We can't even wear white dress, so even when it is 5:30 p.m., you won't get a car home unless you add some amount to the fare. And a new domako to Krum Chra Kwano, Eko Techima Hono. Sister Mikra minimum po. Hey, o mo jamu futuro de. Masem na mo pa. Co-Mensa Pillar 2, E-Levy will come and fix Ghana for us. Regards to Prof. Christopher Amio Ekonfi. Young Joe says, good morning to you and your panelists. Do you know that most of us are fed up with these NPP and DC? For now, I'm ready to rally vigorously for LPG, and I'm pleading with all Ghanaians to support this, my initiative, and vote them into power and teach these big parties a lesson. Sandro Wusu, good morning, Mamia. Should be told, our Tuesday uncles on board are #1. Kudos to them. Okay, Omudawa say, Kojo Amedume, good morning, UTV Adekye Nsroma family. Kojo Yejo, so Sandra Nano Asanya Bay. So let me just scroll down. Joshua Adomakon, watching you live from Dentra Amwafo in the Upper Dentra East. AU Farouk Tamale, good morning. The National Security Minister should stop giving us panic and fear statements. Ghanaians need jobs and better living standard, not fear and panic alert. Derek Aiti, watching you live from Community 20 Lashibi. Good morning. Odoy in Tema says, running away from the E-Levy is like running away from your shadow. E-Levy has come to stay. Regards to incoming National Chairman Stephen Ntim. Alaji Aminu says, yeah, kudos to His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for he has managed the security issue very well. And yeah, the man Nanado has launched Destination Ghana. ewo ohima krom UK enti o se ye hwe kwan se omo beba kwansra no ombeba besia kwasasra me ahodo a ye wo ho no enu achi se adwuma so no omo bebia de wo pesa wo ye bia wo tu kwan fi Europe ana UK ana US bebia ene bia ese wo di wani kire eye Ghana ene nti na ye destination Ghana nti follow up to year of return. Chief Eden na would be my destination Ghana. Are you successful?
Yeah, me that's it. Bekaya, you know, after the year of return. Some of us are, you believe in tourism, hospitality. We said there, there, or the returns, or the bay, and a lot of them players when you're home fast.
You mean the industry players?
Yeah.
Okay.
COVID bay. The last time nanko di to me bibi otedam yen to me anya. If I onye anope na ended na ye read about president ne akwentu ya otu ya oko friend and from Washington to UK ya okoshia empanyinfu onyu odi nkoma nka hia nkasa ayewo management ye preparation enough. You see, our leaders.
You preparation about Destination Ghana.
Yeah, have you heard of Destination Ghana? Must president go to UK and announce before we know?
Maybe it is meant for them.
Oh, please.
So
it is meant for them to travel and come. It is our responsibility, our duty, you and I, including Aban, to make sure that se nipa do no otu nwo bama obotu nwenya dam enije na Aban hwehwe na hoto na Aban hwen so that se walk back na se obi free en krom ha na okọ no no sukopo ho no boni din do fi krom ha kra na wa ye fa so that man.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is good. The president we are to the Destination Ghana or Badubium. We are taking it from them year of return now the last time Kaina who there them Destination Ghana president ama there is some $25 million. If I was going to ask questions where the $25 million was coming because budget my tourism ministry na no ya he but reading further and them who know or some special amount to be say what do you call the tourism development authority
GTA.
One year is it World Bank or something or that arrangement in to raise that money because they mentioned that we renovate the castles, the Kakum parks and all that.
Okay.
Yewo ebusuma amohi April menyim exact month dam Destination Ghana oye
efiti ase
ulsha sa ye expect that ho warba 2 say yenya month corona Destination Ghana no take off then as a country when we read there the mean shishe yaba odem wabi odreba ya apart from na ye special Destination Ghana. Some places like Cape Coast, Elmina, and other places in whether Destination Ghana or no Destination Ghana, in and out to walk or wine. Uncle full corner work sebi heritage, my war, no one's winning be wadaka. And all I want to say in there, I had there, ye pay show more than adina ye be yem wesi ho na wabo hen na wabo ho so baba ya senti America dey pay show more than them ye there them ka say nko oboto gwan awo obi fa phone or fraud malakra ya menyu kasa na mo hode bia member Canada ma ati the Destination they or badu ntime pede member bin also dey to madam nyimpan information. But
Destination you name say it say year of return say one off ade and now you continuous ade said you catch on say whether vacation or whether business make Ghana your preferred destination tebia na ye bibia continuous.
I'm saying that obotu aye continuous in whatever that's fine.
Okay.
So long as ye initiator oboboa hen as a man I don't have a problem.
Okay.
What I am saying in there say as a man Ghana yeri dream ne da madi baba so be continue so be one often ahi ankasa no nyi de oye news ma hen
okay
what the membri I hope you are getting my point.
And kese so kan enim dada.
Oh no man payimpo no kakra na. Who na oye tourism development authority and ministry no, you know one or two nkomo a obokodo ayebeti ho dem nsensemi. Yenyim na dem na mo oroko. We are all getting prepared to that brofo na opede wo bana. Yeti hoyi. Yenyina ye prepare, yenyu won prepare the same time. Ah opede wo bana. But say ihe nkasa kra ye wo man ni mu ni yensu ye nyima de rubo na yensu ye be ye kra na ye different because kind who de dem nyimpa na ye expect the wo baba ye expect the war back keke na wako eko countries be today for South Africa here na ko Cape Town as all survive onye them touristy in and out a war ba anya war ko one area and you know if this is what we've accepted here by another government they decided the man na moyi na opedo tu ya anka ode nchechire no kodo na se po ankodo na aban president wa akoka no amanone a menyo ka se ofri na reko nyina authority na way into tourism it's not because of amananu nti na ye set them authority it's because of us the oba bohena amane ni yehu moro kodo na yesusu yetumpo ya ye se bi ya boye hu dewuru e mankrofo wati bi so it's good for the president to announce. I am saying that it's just a shame there. We had to hear when the president was meeting a whole now. This is not the way we build a country.
All right. Thank you.
UTV wants to build a new studio. Staff, you are not involved. I am a strategist by profession. And when you are doing this planning, you involve everybody so that you get the results I respect. By UTV, you don't know. Oh, and what's in the I'm desperate to call America also. Maybe a studio one from him. And to finish, one from him. Now, also a news one. Now, Crofuna about better from him. How are they going to get the support of 1 hour one together to achieve this? On your fanfare, yeah, petty achieve BB. No kaho. Say China titles na bank kra nyi ho a banfo from baba no so etu won ababede wa ababatu. So it's high time we'll look at it from that way and we support ourselves to achieve whatever we want to achieve than the friend and adogaga adopreman kamamehwe yemamehwe that won't help us.
Asane destination Ghana then abere they are supporting.
Oh me in my capacity no. I wish I could do more to help. And the only thing I can do to help is to clean my environment.
Okay.
Nah, that's good.
Said last year or whatever before COVID, is it homecoming or?
Year of return.
Year of return.
It was a good one though.
And then this one is Destination Ghana. Maybe next year we'll have jumping across Ghana. Sloganeering.
Seriously.
Oh yes, seriously. Because
he's making a point though.
Your friend is saying
say you of return
homecoming.
Who can create chief kind of respect it was good though.
It was good.
It
no musia any yen science
why change the name? Would the name add any value to what you are doing?
Because we're still returning.
The problem is the name.
Yes. Why must you code name it again? We had Presidential Special Initiative. It was there under President Kufuor's era. It was there true and true. Right? What I'm trying to say is the fact that you have changed the name will not add any value to it.
Sure.
Yes, I say we are not doing it. First of all, Chief, about the fact that you Ghana and I would have even loved to say be a UTV crowd they are advertising about Destination Ghana. Long before and the measures that have been put in place long before and Sana Obe to a coin. Exactly the case. They don't want to spend, and tourism is a very expensive business. And you don't want to invest in that aspect. They don't want
to invest. And you're chief of crab or say GTA name World Bank collaboration.
Which media house?
Is it not part of the investment?
Which media house has published or has advertised this Destination Ghana and Sana or UK?
Pluralism in media houses you may not have seen or you may not have heard.
There are very, very critical media houses that the moment I was found, it is over the whole world. And what we are saying is that, yes, see, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Sorry.
What you must do, right, is to ensure, say, areas now, attractive tourism. So we call a voter. I'm after Shy Hill, so Monkey Sanctuary now.
Yes, Shy Reserve.
Right. Last week or 2 weeks ago, because of a year now, I passed through, and you could see a whole in Ashi. Ashi oja to mashi, right?
Reserve.
Yes.
A fan be na Ashi and say.
Well, Nina ain't to mention, but you could see to a very vast area. Ashi would drive you along the road.
Okay.
But a one
because so you go inside that documentary. I'm one.
Yes, that been call.
Oh, that was bare 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago.
You see, I will not sit on this big platform and lie. Just 2 weeks ago, I see. What I'm trying to say is, a government, not only this government, but a government that want to ensure, say, tourism become one of the pivot around which economic resources are revolving. And by that time, that area, even the 3 declarations is in the area, and to ensure, say, that place is going to be preserved, to ensure, say, continuously in the you buffer beer say eja tomukura and to mean up to a certain level. You want crofua your station almost say these are tourist guides are omuwo ensuring of the protection of moano any your friend say forest no. Abrochira anka sa kwan na no nkrofo kura as a result of wanting to ensure say moano any beje no. Omo betumi ato no ba te say kwaduni sa no ma no omo akọ park na omo to amomo. But a one better kwan ho come bedi omo sa wonsiesie ho eso akọ say tourism. Go to our various forts and castles. I have taught almost all the forts and castles in this country because NGO na me no omo ye adwuma an Italian NGO, and one of our projects was to restore the ecosystem into all these forts and castles across the ocean in Ghana. Only documentary, pictorial evidence, the structure of it, the design, how they started it, and all that. Now, what they are telling us is that, am I any renovation? Because they want to preserve it as a World Heritage, whatever. But the thing is that it is deteriorating. Okay. They do some renovation to ensure, say, it is intact, and they will date it. They will tell you when and why that renovation was done. Dubai was not just being announced in the air like we are doing now. They put measures in place to ensure, say, attractive. Have we considered our cost of living in this country? Have we considered transportation? Have we considered condition of service? So Nepano as a tourist, or the condition of service poor, cost of living high. Now say a baby crow person wash the map no. Or back on a foot to quite papa be anywhere or back on there are no structures attractive enough or no so few or bet me a cocoa bone there will actually be. So it is important to see a bit develop in-house. Now you're making sure say even the local person who could do because say hey the way my year company easy. Say the buyer will be bad. He will go and also propagate the good news here. Now your tourist site ni nyina no akoya boachi bidin. Inti yakoya na say by these slogans exercise no.
Maybe sir to say na make say chief CIA investment the president so can say under the Obatan package no omo dey be 100 billion Ghana cedis e ba be shimu na omo dey apija nti to say the ususu no amanyo form one brofo it's in the pipeline.
You see Ohima, this is not the first time I be this car share tourism. Ni nyina kwesi ko gina kwanche. Cause 90 sanka esika yesi ye share tourist sites and as ye develop your tourism industry no. So we have used it judiciously and can by this time our tourists would have been one of the best in West Africa. Ye nim say at Africa harbors a whole lot ye betumi enye sika from more than even the oil. Why are we not developing the tourist site? And then we neglect it. And anytime we come, we bring in a minister for tourism. No manoma. YMBC I want say, which of the sites now will say Obeka say this place I want to stay here for 1 week. Unless a private person be or any hotels be or baby. I hope not any tourist site. But what we are developing into something else. But we are looking at the natural areas. It is believed, sir, a tokrobi sana, a forest. There's no single double say, even though we are Trahuashiano. ahaban ba kunkra ntin to sa area obekọ na koye clean meanwhile no is under huge trees. It was believed say ho nipa free ho APA the frog bosomwa so one of the best area we could develop but yeah shedding na ho keke ntin crofo twem they don't care, we are not marketing it, we are not publicizing it and all that. Into the slogans will not help us. We should really be conscious in investing in our tourist site. No and beboama amano for ba money beje no wakọ no ababi no de obi fufron so aba.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable. Almost say destination ne mo menye din no investment.
Obaya.
Yes, Honorable.
Many nuanu me adwin papa.
All right.
Me de kakra bi be soso.
Okay.
But there are countries harmony natural resources. Their strength war tourism.
Okay.
We share ya no here Gambia.
The Gambia.
Ebra na me deputy minister for transport. Me represent me minister. Our regional maritime university board of governors meeting. Our Gambia. We share Gambia mpoano. So clean. It say kita mpoano. So clean.
Like a German kaku.
Gambia mo kaku.
So fantifo na
ko. On fa na so mo di oba. All right.
Ghana fo no bebre wo fantifo no ani nzima fo no bebre to kwa
ko. Bebre.
Omo ye djuma wo. Enti wo hwe send you building on tourism na. Come say because they don't have much natural resource. This is in a way. Mini chief ya doing to some extent said some sort of advocacy need to be made in terms of destination Ghana or Mampini Ekobo Mudru. For all you know, there's something in the pipeline that is coming. But Mampini di kind, what does it? Eddie Chre, a whole pipeline. For all you know, because you cannot any big project say because year of return only Bibisa. You know, there was some advocates in Yama, Ebrana Katrafeku no more. It's the same Ajima who's the chief executive who's there.
Of GTA.
Of GTA. Yeah. So I know definitely something is in the pipeline that will be done. But because Omunomuya targeting ye lancha the war, but a lot of programs will be done to make sure say
but it said no mo be saying if you for na ya way akọ kan na I say everybody is aware.
And me patch say it is timing. What does it? Shin say the chief kind meaning definitely. But the real target of this project is the foreigners. Okay. What does here? The destination Ghana no. So coming back home.
The GTA for no kwane best ton
the other stakeholders munyam media yentima mfo nyina
yentima mfo no nya aware akoton ne say.
And na me pa kire ne say hwin say
all right.
Whatever it is no there will be a wo say bo na yentima mfo ye tiase no ye de betudwa amamu. And the chief ya bimpa na we share the Omampeni Kayana was about $25 million ye be say to upgrade certain iconic sites to boost tourism. It be Elmina and Cape Coast Castle, Kwame Nkrumah Museum, Mole National Park, Kakum National Park, Yendi cultural museums e wo Yendi e wo ya central museums e wo Jesu na ade me pese be kai e fe de say ta cholete me brother Jimai chief executive of tourism who call Asani Manso across the big tree. The big tree is a very also equally important tourism attraction e wo ho who call e fe de say Tetekwashi Cocoa Farm Ebra no free Fernando Po Tetekwashi no free tashi oba ha no nkran asase no eni koko no enko enti opagya ne mu no ene de ko mompo aye man asase wo ene de ye koko no ansa ne koko no atene Ghana fa na nyina no. So I think say for us to have some sort of impetus e wo as a attraction now there kwashi wo koko farm ene me no ka say ya wo ko farm ho no wo koko farm e wo ho fany saying tourism ministry of tourism e bra na afeku wo ho no omo can say they will adopt it. Ye hu di aye. Me pese me fa konya wo so. Na me say Minister for Tourism. Any owura actually thing ajiman. Omo mfo mani nkoho. Wo ko tete kwashi busen fi ho. The tool that you use in harvest and harvesting cocoa no. Tool no that's what is here. Wo ko busen fi ho mampon ekwapima that's what is here. Omo mfa eno so emfa kan tete kwashi farm no as part of the tourism potential attraction.
Beautiful.
Because
yeah, I see a leading producers of
cocoa, and you don't check our background. And then a baby and as in let's look at where it started. Where we started cocoa from my own town, Mompon. Oyene me pacho me checha mo.
Yeah, now as a tourism ne yede yanuna yede because as a ye can once a wanya bia kan papa so nya bia kan obia Ghana almost a kro bia na a region bia no e won unique tourism attraction. But as a so afo no ni aban obeba bia na ye tourism
then yeah afajato people yi afajato montafajato people yi eno so ye de ni ko ho a na ye sisi ebeboa Boti Falls in the eastern region and they brought one of the falls in Kintampo waterfalls.
Waterfalls on a fuller falls.
Okay, yeah, very fantastic. And when nya ye de ye ko wa ye nchiska ni kakra so that we can improve the infrastructure e wonya e bia kwana e di kwana ye di eko no e bia nye e wo si sisi kwanu ma tourism no u ko kajare se ombra oba no nam kwanso no kwa at least na ni beje de be hoye ngbego na natwe ebia
yani
adi bakuso wo se me bon dewro the promotion of internal tourism the chief boss so and yaso we are not promoting internal tourism ya yeti obi wo ha sebi obi titama o onimi nkramo chokopo oh it's a fact
okay
obi wo ha kumase bo onimi ho uko ankobra friends uko axim ankobra motel say hotel on the hills you know so Atlantic they say you don't need air conditioning they use touch rooms touch rooms you don't need air conditioning
beautiful
so there's a need for us to promote local tourism and the touch all the chief executive Ajima. It is not only about Abrafo no Baba Han. E was see ye niama ye ti Ghana ha no. Obi holiday then also go Dubai. We must do things to promote our whole internal tourism. I will free her. Now we call her. We hear no enu betumi ayeden eni aboy. Then the issue about environment.
Okay.
Said Abrafo e ba be sraye. Se forest e ba be sraye. Na ye mamuntia. Do you think it's good for us? And Nuntina Greater Accra Regional Minister, or the let Greater Accra work again. It's all about the environmental cleanliness. What charge the MMDC?
What can they not say you trouble to another tourism no more banana crab one no more ban.
Me can't say me
go crack.
No me can't say
me can't say me now when you say oh
naturally
you know.
There be say oh can they catch us
say I say me can me
it has been his idea and ya be pem sabe you say other region be
or say
I'm not even finished.
Ban now born the drums is beating he's bringing it to your house. Unsusu di mike twaka kwemu abehia drum.
Na pese me de ka ho na wa ka
me dia ba sedia say you pese tourism etimu a cleaner is very very important.
Okay.
Biblically it is good. Environmentally nya ya said say Greater Accra Regional Minister she bibia say what charge all the 34 MMDCs now it's be most of the very saying other assemblies.
Okay.
So musu be hwe say o mantemo nyina no ebeti because abofo no ba omuko other places me call Bimbila you be surprised there was on tourists on motorbikes chief
okay.
Hotel me call die no omu da hobi on motorbikes they were going round the country
okay
omu free abrochi ma crosswa Mediterranean na e dia bedua
okay
enti say ye pese tourism no etimu a fale ngranfo say fale cleanliness e wu hia pa finally
what we cleanliness
finally is about
yeah but say what we cleanliness
no final one
enti asam na me busa we say awawi Greater Accra Regional Minister and some of the cleanliness e beba no nya na ye ka se pe ye pese ye cleanest city wo Africa
100 days
enu ne kosi sei
enti onu na fam dey say why lead you
na enya omo
other regional ministers no ma said yes
omo emulate the oya opese onya na idea nko enti ye wo destination Ghana no e dey ni ye dey ka destination Ghana ne ho about this cleanliness because the regional minister idea no uni mo party ne politics ma say obi idea nye obi idea obi nkoye obi a plan ke onu so be fa ni own initiative a onu so di be ja ni din enti ye ni abre a ye kan cleanliness wansem ni e de na ye be say nationally suggest a regional minister agenda.
In 2017 by no, the statement back here no say, "Oh ma, ye Ghana hano emwate." But we share Accra, I will be every bit. Chichi Daniel, teaching the bed, teaching the bench, almost young crying.
Okay.
Yeah, Baswani the fee Eddie Begua.
Okay.
And the charge was on Greater Accra. Say be lady near making sure. Of course, why did the president actually no? But Yentima for Sudiano as one at the SO. And the other 15 regions, you know, or Macedia, including MMDCs, some lady such charge, you know, near making sure Yentima for no yen fee.
Who has charged them?
Of course, the president has charged
your one as
local government, then regional ministers, they supervise them. And it's a which channel would you want in a year? Nazi was a more boot, a more boot. Which, yeah.
Well, last point.
Hotel.
Okay.
Charges.
Okay.
Ghana are too expensive. I tell you. Our hotel charges and services are too exorbitant. So you say attracting investors and now foreigners. Edibawa, I will say show ni papa. Because we share there are some hotel because we call one night. Now we have because Abuja we travel journey so is allowed. They be sir. Now we share your hotels ni be. Say they almost charge any service na edu baby ana anu washa and the yen hwe wonu nyina say awo yi ba nyina na sebi ye peska mum ba yenya de na ye be ma attraction e beba no anu be kosoro amada okọ na obeso be biuma obetumi aba na make sure baby ameko. But I think that what the president want to do and the papa I was saying ya support no ye bonus ni na mbom agimaye wo ba Bomodi ane de wuru no bebo no ofie na nyina yesom na yetawochi na yenye adwuma no.
King Majesty Mensa, yes chief.
Only say o share paper ni ma. Sana destination Ghana no all we have said here no ehia pa me hobu senka aban ni tourism from ba beji tape no no de akoto.
All right.
Destination Ghana no project no say help attract by 2024.
Okay.
By 2024. And you know, if it is by 2024
by 2024 na den AC.
Or say Destination Ghana no project no to help attract by 2024.
Okay.
Not just a preparation to 2024.
Okay.
And nothing I think say bibia be successful is planning.
Okay.
We say discuss wako only honorable more important year but talked about the hotel bills, talked about roads. There's a talk about what do you call fali cleanliness.
Infrastructure.
Okay.
And you know, you can't do it without Destination Ghana for Nangasa. Ghana for Nangasa coming together to do that planning. Who said this is what we are implementing. But what I have noticed is President, we know because of call landing no or the way Jenny point to landing once. Or bag Ghana. Or because we heard the Akko 25 million a year person is spending near Dina. Yeah, Ghana for only me a Keska Semas, 11 year could do Hania Dina. Now, some information we know. Yeah, Casa Ghana for the news, my.
Nasika we had the control.
Yeah, train Ama President Obudua. Na baby are other one in them go because like a no more one mention one yeah. Even if you're nyina and we're able to turn this ones I including your breed gardens then I say for ya in such a way say nipa ba ko ho be hu say we rura babia and no crab to me
let's see with these things or more listing almost doing nothing. You don't set such amount scafia we the question
draw attention say yeah Ade nankasa no. Or say by 2024.
Nkakra.
Anti we no so woni agenda I set in Nkroma.
That is the problem.
Agenda be.
Oh, woni agenda government is setting.
Patch
COVID by ye we. And you be catch say agenda 111. Na woni ho.
Say now so why ndo
o kai nija yenyaye. Na me ho. So kai nija yenyaye. Enija enya agrophobic crisis COVID be kono na ndisi egu enu nyina na me pesa otiase ni se krom ha no ye busy na including honorable that ye can how you know they can nyina and the pepper o see e be plan e be nie but nipa no di enim no onu agenda
which is
next topic.
When to me afakota nyampa agenda Obaya, good morning, texting from Priscilla Crew Town. Indeed, the president showed maturity in his response to the BBC journalist. Indeed, it's a world crisis, and the facts across the globe suggest so, and Ghana's case is no exception.
Oh, yeah, Nejuma.
Okay, Doctors Makenkan Woodie Dada, Francis Appiaje, NDC crowd, why? They criticize everything which is going to help Ghana. Rachel Bosom Pemelo Antia, please. Rachel, who there need a school placement? Well, Mr. Wako Solution Center, what? Royal Jeffrey Godwin. Atemdidie na udidi wanka wansem. Media mejuma na meye nti fa wo de bra na menkenkan ma Ochreje Bikofi, the paragliding at Kwawu also promotes tourism. Good morning, also do the abeka home. Master planner Kintampondo, Ghana's economy will surely bounce back on its track. We were growing about 7% before COVID-19 kicked us so hard. Let's have hope and support the government. E-levy will make wonders in this country. Akosi Emily, you've always talked about promoting tourism in Ghana, but how do we support when everything is overpriced? And when an honorable global titles, global economy. Enoch Dakon, please, our politicians talk too much with little action. They should leave the tourism development to the people who have the technical know-how. Everything in this country is being led by a politician who at times does not have the required knowledge. Mystic Wonder inside Nsroma, good morning, yeah. The Nanado Dr. Bawumia-led government has failed Ghanaians miserably. The economy is bleeding and the center cannot hold. And San Felicia Ago, sister, good morning, hope you're good. The Cocoa Board has built a monument in memory of Tete Kwashi about 4 years ago, but there is nothing going on there. It will be there and get rotten. Also, kindly tell Mr. Tano that the Black Star has done what? Felicia. Sandra Santiwa, the name is very important, and I think the year of return add value to it rather than destination Ghana. Kingdom J says, I'm very disappointed in the NPP man for not mentioning my areas like Atebu, Nyankontre, Basa, Kwame Danso, Drobo, Kwejo Krom, also wa muboni krodi inti wejapa Henry Amusa Chief, please don't follow the chi trend. We love our fancy. Hey, why jai sa any chief the fancy ba me so be ka fancy Sandro Usumamea, please, I want to know how far with Russia and Ukraine fight. Are they still fighting? Asking for my grandmother. Yes, they are still fighting. Now your bumpire say omuko peace talks in the bay you will take in the back. Still Aaron Kehe for Takwa Road, yeah. We cannot talk much. Frank Yeboah obeying. Good morning, yeah. I'm enjoying the show. UTV are informer. Okay. Let's see how you bet to me the third and fourth topic in a boom near one. It's about the Chronicle and the Daily Guide. Now, Chronicle say TikTok MP and a lady TikTok, American TikTok lady appears in Parliament. MPs protest. And now for Daily Guide front page, I'll fight Nana says back then. Story Nana Mekache Mono, na order parliamentary press call, no da omodi. And all can say as an executive no, na executive no so is ably headed by the president. Say Sisiano, MPs na no for omodi omoye board chair, board members. Chief executives of some institutions enti ebasa omunya kwan enye mrahye bedwafie adwuma no speaker ne de odene ho oye bememu omo bia meye no yodwom no bia metwi mfa ne so enti waka mema omo mfa mrahye bedwafie fo nkoye ye sa aniama no so that they can do parliamentary business ajata no. Yes, sir.
Yeah, quickly, but before we start, Akko Aida, Sun City or South Africa?
I've never been to South Africa.
You've not been there?
No.
You have to go there. You have to go there. Major permission.
Well, sister, for no, you don't need to take permission. That's a who you about holidays. I didn't know how to permission.
Sister, for I do that, Miss Amna.
Only me about I like that. That's all. Money born at your home.
You know why I drew our attention to that. You in your messages in read, I heard something. Kwaubi came in.
Yes,
this
paragliding.
This what do you call? Kwau Easter. Warrior home advert.
Say 2 years ni omo anko ti afi ebe
kwa me ko hobi na kwa me ko no me ko hia akasefo te de o say ne Mr. Twumu Mr. Sekes Mr.
Akotoba mfomo
even o boss o say kwa me despa o fi ho ba to fi ho onye nkrofo ho Dr. Forisa pono na the way akowu akodun me use the order wo hwe na ye the artificial beach ba ho. Because if the way and Crawford walk you know, I've been going there and I'm a driver.
But the farm is there.
No,
farm no.
Check the artificial beach in
so
San City.
Almost omubeya omubetumi ayi. Na anope wan say report about yesi kwum price so. Area no the same. I think I wrote it here. Area ne de nkrase nsuase kwesi for electoral area.
Wow.
Ball guho 60 years.
And
I'm the reporter and it's a one original minister ni
60 years.
Wow. And I'm sure see any information. I wanna Julius Debran su film prior so wa. I wanna
Julius also
Kempon travel and talk papa.
Really on to
I see. I wanna you Chumberry my Midwest su Kina farmer so be me wana on so atese aba. Oh, Nana Kunadu say sister ya that's my whole time say Kina farmer say who fi hobby and you also say ti akasefo ina mu for na ball and mu kotu. So my task omo. OPK su craft.
Exactly. You benya clear ball and na the land no margin my artificial beach.
Akasefo ho mbetumi ai.
Menye sister nam kwan bia no ye call unua Brian hon rocks. Nam kwan do han nsu bi da ho na me say afia na chrome high ode ye beach ho so onye nsu na da nam se kamo. Me do ko fante na hu beach papa ho. Enti e be he ne ayo.
Okay. Yes,
I just say akuku damomote me bia what it pansama the eastern corridor area.
Easy corridor area, easy corridor road.
I'm telling you, any nkuru nankasa. Okay. Through ekwan no. Honorable do ajahomo time nyina. All these people are from, if you want to list them, in fact they form the longest MPs.
Maybe we should be able to do that. To say Nigeria, I don't know how true that is. Say sakesifo bi ti baby a omu team organize ho. Na sa omu kwan a no omaye.
It is true.
Can they do that?
Wow.
So we so near that we can equally do it. Wow. Because moye adoye kama. Enti mo keka mo nsase a mo kro no man fon so kwai di mudi ato so. Na ka say Midwest announce Chumberry man seconds omu beach ni o. Na aye ni mo nyam she fefe kama.
Yeah, no beach ni be. We need to do it.
And asa wo so what say okran so nsem ye. Mrs. Akoto.
And I say ye be beach no.
Okay.
And you fanti na we be pay mo ho no the beach riba.
You call your baby na so.
Yes. 2 patrol 2 in 1 in the next 5 minutes. Yes, please. Yes, ya jo anko but ni din wo we ni Tusha Chronicler ni din ya number 225. It's MPs ni be protest.
A friend say Samola Ikwe LPG was watch out.
Oh, me jeno.
Na me bo tourist bo so mo so session dey ma me nchia me kro ma hene.
Okay.
Owura anase nana Katachie kwese Bumangama. Nana wonkwa so me chia wo sefo nyina me chia mo. Na sister ya me kenkan yewura Agbamba bin the honorable right speaker Nsroma no. Okay. Bo me hu kakra.
Ade.
But you see I'm not surprised because ya tia bonten no. Se ukoka na and a chinakwa wa nye lucky ya. Yeah, atwe twere da kosi parliament say contempt of parliament. But you know him say all is not well.
Men can get no wrongly. Na nye bibia na contempt of court of parliament. E said ya obe canon.
Yo. You know him say enye sa ban we nko. Parliament ye nim frititi say no ma bi mu nko yi. But especially under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, the kind of machinations ekoso. And one of the other to the extent say we mention and also about some areas of monetary inducement. These are very, very serious allegations. Very serious. But that is not to say we don't believe it. These things are going on. And we are saying, the moment we make monetary inducement, infiltrate into parliament, we stand the chance of losing our democratical...
monetary inducement in a way.
So okay, I marked them, but unfortunately the paper has been exchanged.
It has
the more
been?
I say, yes.
Honorable Farmer na on China.
I marked it somewhere.
Because
the beginning.
Okay.
You understand? Into these are very serious allegations, sir. I quite say the incumbent is using its way to bamboozle a certain group of people.
Now, with the numbers here, apai.
Oh, there be na say numbers in the end reach here the pie. Apemponi na a double rice speaker want to me hand this situation. I will say he will fight it. It means that there are so many things going on which is unparliamentary. And these things must be checked. Someone check is some number way na say a chimano eba. They will engage in the same thing, thereby denting the democratic dispensation. And that is my fear. The moment I lose what is described as the August House, respect, democracy say yes. So I am saying, those who allow themselves also to be induced monetarily, and now say those who allow themselves are for fear of the fact say Oman Peniba and now in Crawford Banner can say ABC deny ye found she had as a Jiwena ye na Osrose Sawanya in Puntro be born one important. If you don't stand on your feet to defend Ghana, normally when you are elected, it is true say your constituency elected, but Ghana is the paramount reason why you went there. It is for all of you to ensure say Mumpotem you stand your foot and be rightful in your deliberations. Say the be am punto ne be holistic. Na sa uko ye person man kumunya. Na usuro omanpanyi, ana sa usuro obinti. Na sebe bibi kakra ko hye wonsase. Na de anka say ye oye mama no wanya. What do you know? You had some years back. And yet said they had been bribed with Huawei phones. Those days, if you remember, it was a topical issue. You understand? And from the things that we are saying, from what the Honorable Rice Speaker is trying to say, a normal air cost and it is high time we make it a topical issue since he has led the conversation. Now, yen paying for no more D anymore parliament. What they say? Sabi you small more call for your own parochial interest. We sent you there for the interest of the nation, building the nation. Now, politics, we can do it outside. But when it comes to parliamentary business, Honorable Rice Speaker Nankasa can say, this is a serious, house for serious business. And it is on that point that media TikTok lady no so no.
Na de wo kan kai ideal situation say o party na de wo ko.
Yes.
Na so kodura ukoye Ghana ejuma. Na so ugitum say ebeye sa.
And no problem. That is the problem. You see, this particular hang parliament, the whip system more or less is fizzling out in this particular time. Maybe based on baby when a majority, clear majority. But as we stand, anything that they do, for me MP, so see, I may not know yet to pay because although the course of parliament in I pin so you understand? Okay. Or no, Uncle Big Jinema Casa, idea baby edify. I'm Ghana. Okay. Not or no Jinema, you bet me say, Utraha. But when you allow things to go free because you have decided to work with the majority group, just say one more the whole country. Now, I am scared with these recent issues that are the happenings in Parliament. The 8th Parliament appears to me like this one, with all due respect to, the jokes in Parliament is becoming one too many. In the sense of say, when we thought, say, you were Katie Hammond, he used certain words to, as it were, bring about humor. Because one of them that I remember very well, he was being, Honorable Amakufibua was being interviewed in the lobby of Parliament. Papa, you were Katie Hammond, a general interview, you were Amakufibua, Nimsa, Uri, and also. Ubekwa bonsejem. Asema ubekwa bonsejem. You understand? And one so another time will create another human. Efa coach in Coach Melo.
Okay.
And one so Sa Kuma would antics no. Ye be share parliament. Which we have educated our people. Say at a point in time we realize say films are back out. No, people are just insulting. Everybody is insulting our local films. Until we wanted a situation where we could pause that particular canker. But here is the case. I could do parliament. You were creating Hammond. Edward Walker of parliament. He thought he was creating homework. Parliament is not for joking. No. Obi catcher and say.
Nasek nkomogdie kura ye di amoguo.
Hey, amoguo no edu babia. Baby a bomoguo na baby a yembomoguo.
Okay.
Untumi nko barracks. Now unko fa yibi hihye wanim say oba be horo na soja ni. No. What I'm trying to say is that for him to have stood on the floor of parliament. Now obi fi say ebi a wagina ho ache. No kan kire say no say. Menka say you now say mengira wo e baifo. These are jokes. But those jokes, parliament is not a place to joke.
Okay. There is an MP who has said recently,
Honorable Sticker, a friend say MP for Shiaso.
I think he's apologized.
No, that is on the sickle cell.
Whatever.
On the sickle cell, okay.
A while ago, you were crying. Say your government was not doing what is right for the people of this country. Then there was a...
Was that the reason why I know also?
Yes. Then there was a serious acrobatic turnaround. And now, Obekan Sembi, Emma no be deja. One fast and Rechi. Serious parliamentary proceedings. And I said, President Abema State of the Nation address. Your interviewer will say, the government is doing something in Kumasi. Unprecedented, 70% completion. Now, you have a chance to see trust in Ukraine, Ghana, you Chinese movies. Now, movies now, you and Crawford shall say, now, look at the demonstration.
But that was not on the floor.
Oh,
it was an interview at the lobby.
Yes, you see, this is a parliamentarian. And don't forget, it was not outside the remit of parliament. It was within the presence of parliament.
Okay.
When they have stated in this particular write-up by the Honorable Rice Speaker,
Chinese movie here on problem.
And it is, don't take it trivial, say a meme problem. It was an unparliamentary
raising issues.
Papa. A parliamentarian is supposed to set an example for onlookers to, as it were, see how to conduct themselves when they come to parliament. Okay. But one more decision, where in Kumasi, and I setting up Chinese then you have found so Opiebo Nankasa His Excellency the President. Also Kojina Parliament. I have not seen it across the globe. Not the way we are suffering, disrespectfully. You tell the people in this country, say, why you acquire 10,000 or over 10,800 and something. Now, is that a presidential manner? It is unprecedented manners.
No,
yes. What did you deduce from that? Okay. And it is important you tell him in the face, so that those who are coming, they conduct themselves as members of parliament and as president or vice president. But maybe you know, Asamba Kwem say one fan topic. I wish Sanka Yedekahone. Dr. Baumia launches GAF 1D1F. I think I've read it, and it's a good course. Looking at the boot and other engagement, Ombabeye, Abe Boise, Ghana Armed Forces. Omobe manufacture no be locally, private joint a year. I'm saying a boy pa if we go on that tangent.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable.
Obaya, on the contrary, many Asani disagree on President. But any
Honorable, just a second. You see, it was on the TikTok thing. So for that name to have been marked present, when indeed the person was not present, and we have seen people being marked absent when indeed they were present, the clerks of parliament should be checked because something serious.
You've made your point already.
On the contrary, okay. President say we are quite 10,000, and the minority are hooting, shouting. We do it. Okay. That's what I say. Ghana. He has done anything not presidential.
I
don't see nothing wrong about it. I mean, what's fit? Madam for His Excellency JDM.
Okay.
About Parliament, no, she horseman shoe.
Okay.
Or she horseman shoe.
As
part of his statement of State of the Nation, he was promoting that Ghana way.
Yes.
Okay. No, in 90
yes.
Said the Ocean a horseman shoe.
Exactly.
Okay.
What is wrong about it?
That's not wrong about
it. Obisi why not tree. Obisi why ya kwai.
Okay.
And the minority no hutu no. So ya kwai. And also but over
the years, President called even on papers. Please, so they don't do anything.
Please. He has done nothing untoward. Sesana who but he has done nothing untoward. Because when the minority were shouting and said there is a lie, all that. Do you see nothing wrong about that? Ebium.
Their speaker reacted so and ye.
Or see corner question
Baby, corner question but say oh, some call I don't know me. I said, we will be at the north of
it turned out it was untrue.
Please, Obeni, Obaya, Steka Ye, ye can promoting arts.
Okay.
Sinitrana de idea.
Okay.
Nanza we share Ashanti region. Senior na muchana de na. It has become the hub of senior yutra. Most of the senior yutra is from Ashanti region. Nazi the support kakra koho and he's an MP from Ashanti region. In Shouts, of course. Nazi was on Gaza actually yak never you. He's just making reference to reference to okay.
No,
his intention was no video. Okay, I've been oh man. His referral is about if anything films almost see Ashanti region. I mean that is the essence.
Without doing the share.
And or the ma then
you have been a parliamentarian.
You understand?
Before.
I mean, at the floor.
All can be and say, oh, ABI and common po mogu, but it was like, I was saying serious.
No, he wanted to add some flavor to it.
20 minutes say, Emrashe Bedefie, Ebi mo can say, Ebia money, Ebi Monty, you can honorable because oh, they are dishonorable. I say, a man for expect them to talk, live, and do your things in a particular way.
I agree with all those people.
But most of them said this is parliamentary, this is unparliamentary, this is not good of an honorable member.
And the rules are clear. What is parliamentary and what is unparliamentary.
Okay.
In the chamber, no, in his contribution, no, say at the end of your unparliamentary, one of us will rise up, so long as he can catch the eye of the speaker, no, I draw the attention with the relevant standing orders. No, Akacha said the Okano unparliamentary. And so the rules are clear. Say the idea Juma
but not just on the floor. When you are outside.
And you are bontizo now will come in and we say stick up and say add some flavor to Nsroma. But fast forward, I mean can be Speaker Bagbe. Assemno Kaya no. And can come Bonibia.
Okay.
Because there's a committee on parliament called Members Holding Office of Profits. In my 6th parliament, I serve on that committee. And Honorable Jogate, who be no second deputy speaker, no, chairs our committee. No. MP Bia, who Jumbia, we Biano. And Sana, but just say you man of you know. I also back committee. So you apply to speaker, normal certificate. What I say? To say lawyers, medical doctors, accountants, surveyors, business guys. Who person we have private job. And for parliamentary business time, no, and for going no. And they also apply to speaker. Now speaker refer to that committee, members holding office of profit. Then they will give it a certification. Now would have Juma. Now say speaker Bagbe, can't wait and can boni. But sometimes some of his pronouncements, Chief Bunny, it is becoming unbecoming. Look, in the Parliament of '92, Daniel Francis Annan, only can be the speaker.
Okay.
Peter Alajete. Ebediye, Bejina Sechi Hughes, Ebediye, Joyce Bamford Ado Ebaye, Miamanamfo, Dua Jaho, then Aaron Michael Quay, until you, Jahoke. Now, who person who can't say kama? Do you have to make all these strong words? For example, or say, Speaker of Parliament Alban S.K. Bagwin has criticized the executive for allegedly resorting to use of money and political patronage to undermine the legislature and its work, asserting that he is ready to fight any attempt. I'm not saying he should not fight, but he has not proved to us.
What is your problem? They're not kind of strong way.
Me see, alleging of resorting to use of money and political patronage to undermine parliament. I expect him to tell us. Point of first, so you discuss use MPs, on country war. That's number one. Number two, I say, according to him, unlike previous speakers who were patronized by their respective presidents, cannot be dictated to by the current president or be pushed around by a mob or large numbers of majoritarian governments to do their bidding. I think everyone know the majority leader. Is that what they were doing?
You know,
Rawlings was there.
Daily guy.
Professor Mills was there. John Mama Bedia there. Wasn't he the majority leader at a point in time? Yeah? Bagby Speaker Bagby. Messi, Abraham Rawlings, and
majority leader.
Was he not the majority leader?
Speaker,
so why was he not talking then? I didn't answer. Me come in India, or say, Mr. Bagby said he was not under any pressure to kowtow to President Akufo-Addo's demands.
I will if he say, and yes, Speaker, when every be or can say Parliament or more corrupt to say ye bribe, yeah, the bail be bar, ye bribe or money be sir. That time, not President Mahama and Newo, right? But he said it.
Please.
I think over the years, only may speaker no cry or can your person come about Parliament. Yeah. I'm can say one can say you only remember privileges committee as to whether he went. I don't remember.
ABM or say, I am not under that pressure, and I can sail my own boats. I intend to do that. Before anybody is giving that appointment, the speaker must be given certificate. The speaker must give a certificate. It is not just for the president to sit there and detect and co-opt everybody and leave parliament only for the minority to do the critique.
Which I can't say maybe something is going on.
Oh, mama, me babufai, not tree. Or can I say, maka.
It means that Bibi
You see, you are a speaker. Your voice goes far. Say Bibi, actually what dream. You see, now upese who can wasema. There's a way you go about it. But for you to say president cannot dictate to you. You and
Chief Pacho.
The president cannot dictate to you. You not kowtow to the president, and for that matter, some of these.
Why you sort the president?
No. What I'm saying is that, look, these people who have been speakers before you, is that the way they communicate to Ghanaians?
But
no. So when you are making reference to the constitution,
style of communication or
leadership. We have a hung parliament. Both the executive and the legislature must work jointly. So Bibi actually you have the opportunity.
MPs need you can say you're okay.
No,
but
please.
Speaker there, as a man no count.
He's a hypocrite.
Thank you.
That's not a person. What did majority leader? He's a hypocrite.
9 minutes.
What kind of behavior is that?
That's unnatural.
Ogo can say you
All time Why? All time let's go.
I mean, what is this? No, I don't like the way public handle parliament. I'm not happy.
Honorable.
What is this?
This morning, you have exhibited hypocrisy more than Babi.
Oh, now say then I'll be.
Bomino you.
Ekeshi sika question kola Chinese. Who she? Who can and no they will say. Oh, I don't think we na parliament no pursue display. Na Chinese film you heard a bunker of why display a tray ma parliamentarian ebe. Speaker de kokasa ya usuko ko apa.
Abra
West Ben and I will
say be relationship on so
anyway.
So bet me a let president instead of Baba Kana.
Massa president o Kojina MPP for a conference with a congress in Ashanti region. And also we have the majority when he knows. So ni majority. Stop that. Nasaka
Honorable, thank you, my chief, for having you say. Yes, chief.
I will fight the executive. Now, we'll read the kind. When you look at the headline, one will ask, what kind of fight are we talking about? Now, who read this story now? Yes, it is true. Say, and your first take out and indeed he has to fight the executive to make sure, say, there was a parliament here, no, you know, they will stand on their feet and do same. Yeah. Adekye, the speaker, started off fight before he became the speaker crown. We're here in this country watching on our screens, the military were invading parliament before he became speaker. This is something that as we speak, I was thinking that by now, the kind of speaker I was, Martin, by now, why investigation? Emma, who ordered the military to enter parliament? They are punished. It is high time we politicians should know that look, your elections they win a member of parliament. Uncrofuna, why members of parliament, why you must have but a executive, I mean the president, it doesn't mean there. A president nanti sebi parliament na ma wo pede wo yen no then why are they there? That means we as we are lying to our people, because we as politicians yenyim them running shisha any mesi mountain they wojina wona do wonko they are supposed to be a check.
It's so much na so but say yes are net here. Majority have their way, majority have a minority gets their say. And yes sir.
So now that you don't have, now you see why you have to change your mindset. That mindset of majority, yes, because you asked that, you said that now.
I'm telling you that, Sana,
so you and those
parliamentarians,
people,
majority will always have their way, whilst the minority will have their say.
And I'm saying that from this hang parliament, you and the people who think like that, you must change your mindset.
Change of mindset.
I'm saying that this hang parliament, you can't have it the way you are saying it. It's clear, and you see, Papa can't be honorable is in your dream. Okay, use of money, political patronage, and all that. These are serious issues that we raise there. He is the Speaker of Parliament. Members of Parliament are on you know who say work by appointment. Even he mentioned the president Pedro appoint one crowd. Or the woman now swati no who there as a new chief. Ye ba appoint one akoha and ti krati or the mahom wotu one and more no walk. But it doesn't happen because all this while say Bekaya. Speaker bi obaba bia no ebe na nipa na lan oye party no wo power no e bia ni nyimpa oye MP odinegu to ofado aja hold to for example. No, you see now if this is the way we want to think then we shouldn't even discuss it anyway because it is not supposed to be so. And onye by accident into the word hang parliament. It is for correction. So assuming that I and the man and is wrong. And we continue to do it, is it right? It's not. It is a were certain numbers, numbers in a speaker for the first time. Party no about speaker and only them more na sebi oh ye need you man up or kwana offer no ye. Menka doka kasa umwa yemfu ado debi. Na se kwana offer do na wa church adimuni ya da obabuwa ma yina ya tintin. Ya who knows? The China government be about foreman. Ebi kura no nye hang na ebenya party ebi owo ofrene opposition numbers higher than the party in government. Who knows?
The C speaker kwan say a woman say separation of powers now so omu nyina ye adwuma ebomu boa oman punto enti say executive ni ye bibi na enkoya say ye tro na obetwo say ye nkomo na obedi say phone so na obefio ama omo Mobro no ma trashing out. Asin say obeba be kan bedwe mu ama eno ababe no thank you ama ayese.
Na speaker osunutu mo and osun MPs won to ma speaker. Offend minister for parliamentary affairs or is a leader osunutu mo and a minority leader. Papa Wankasa story read also introduce the press corps. No say
yeah.
These are certain things that I'm ready there may human mesi mo se fata.
Okay.
Enti no mama ye nyane dam. Na day na dam na me pede me adwuma. Obi si den ka ode speaker offer phone no for president. Obi si den ka ode offer na speaker ta multi parliamenter. Wo too more than them surprise the president of friend ka den na ma me de brownya. I mean what is this?
Thank you.
Abanya atwomunye.
Speaker
no only 2 more in Juma.
10:30. Yeah, we have overstayed our welcome. Honorable Daniel Global Chief Bini Yao Asanitano. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, 10:30 I have to go. Abruptly Yakrameni Yakramodero up next.